Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Arika Parr, and my guest right now is Dobbs Bradford of Jazz St. Louis. We were just talking about people making a charitable donation to your nonprofit, Jazz St. Louis, and they can do so by participating in your upcoming gala,
That's right. We have our gala on the 27th
of February.
That's right. And the artist is going to be Jonathan Baptiste.
Okay.
And he's now making quite a name for himself on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. He's the house band for that.
Oh, that's excellent.
And he's got his group Stay Human, and he's always extremely entertaining. A great pianist, singer, high energy.
Wow.
And that's going to be on the 27th.
How do you find all of your artists and things?
Well, it's funny. We actually travel to New York a few times, generally in January, and listen to a lot of artists. We get recommendations from people, and we always keep our ear to the ground, as it were.
So you just booked him this month?
Well, actually, we booked the thing with Jonathan. Now that he's
you had to book him way in advance.
Oh yeah, you do. There's some artists that you have to do that with. So,
right, that's excellent.
Yeah, so we usually work about a year in advance.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So February 27th at the Four Seasons.
That's right.
Okay, great. And how long is the gala? What should people expect?
Well, let's see. It starts at 6:30, and you're going to have a wonderful cocktail hour, a very nice dinner, and then you'll have a live auction.
Okay.
Where there are plenty of wonderful things to bid on, and of course the performance by Jonathan Baptiste. Following that, we have our entertainment in the lounge with Denise Times. She's going to be performing, and there'll be dancing and cocktails afterwards.
Yeah, she is a St. Louis staple for sure.
That's right.
And it's a formal event, right?
No, it's cocktail attire.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Excellent. So that's great. Okay, so we were talking before about Jazz Academy. That's
right.
For middle school students,
That's
right?
And we also have a program called JazzU, and this is a program where students from around the greater St. Louis metropolitan area audition, and we put them into small groups, and those small groups meet every week from September through May with a couple weeks off for spring break and such. But they get training from some of the best jazz educators in St. Louis, but then they also get training and workshops with the artists who visit the Bistro.
That's excellent. So how do students sign up for this? Well,
then there's information on our website. Once again, it is an audition process, and we have auditions generally the end of May, early June. And if your students are interested, they can go online and get an application and fill that out.
And what are you looking for when
you need to have a certain amount of accomplishment on your own instrument. You need to be able to play your own instrument, and then we need to see how well you can improvise, if you know anything about improvising. If you have a good feel for the rhythm, if you have a good feel for the music, and we take all those things into account. And then the top group is the Jazz St. Louis All-Stars, and they perform all over town for us.
Oh, okay, that's great. So, like, where do they perform? Like, what places?
Well,
we see these
students? Actually, just this past weekend, they went to Louisville, Kentucky to perform for the Jazz Educators Network Conference. So it was very prestigious for them. But you'll see them at other charity galas around town.
I love that.
Yeah, so they represent us well.
I love that.
Usually at the St. Louis Art Fair too.
What's one thing that you want everybody watching right now to know about Jazz St. Louis?
Well, I think it's important for people to know that Jazz St. Louis is a not-for-profit organization, and that's something that a lot of people think that we're just a jazz club, but we're more than that. And jazz is more than just about the music. It's about teaching these kids responsibility, teaching them cooperation, teamwork, teaching them about perseverance and discipline.
I love that.
And those are the things that we teach, and that's something that's very important to us.
And you all just had a recent accomplishment being a nonprofit, right?
Oh yeah, well we were recognized by an organization called Charity Navigator, which is sort of a Better Business Bureau for nonprofit organizations, and we were one of 2 cultural institutions in the state of Missouri that got a 4-star rating, which is the highest rating.
Well, congratulations.
So thank you very much.
Thank you, Gene, so much for coming. For more information on Jazz St. Louis or their upcoming gala, please visit their website, jazzstl.org. There's more STL Live right after this. Stay with us.